Okay, so apparently even if I ignore the phone call and don't do anything, it still stops my recording. Stop calling me! I already have like 4 or 5 different numbers blocked on my phone because they keep fucking calling me. And my phone alerts me of when they try calling too. Like, it says this block number called. And I get like 8 or 9 from the same person daily. And it's like, glad I'm blocking them, but still, mate. Stop calling me. But stop my fucking record. I thought just ignoring it would have been fine, but apparently not. Apparently fucking not. So I knew hitting decline stopped it, but apparently ignoring stops it too. So I don't know how I'm going to prevent that when I'm calling. Maybe put my phone on airplane mode. That might work. That might actually work. Putting my phone on airplane mode when I'm recording. Maybe. Well, it wouldn't help when I'm using my GPS, which I'm not now, but, you know, a lot of times I do. Oh man, I get so bad about these. I get so many fucking scammers. And I know they're scammers because they're like, you stayed at a resort recently. And I'm like, I've never stayed at a resort in my life. Never. I don't have that kind of money. Or, I get a lot of pop-ups, not even phone calls, but like pop-ups online about male enhancement pills. You know, because they see that I'm a male doing this stuff now. And it's like, I don't have that part. I wish I did, but I don't, so that's not going to help me. One thing about weather I can't stand. I don't mind it raining or whatever else. The thing I absolutely hate is when the ground has puddles. For certain roads, it's no problem, you know, whatever. A puddle is, I guess it just drains off or something. But certain roads, like what's in this town here, it completely is like soaked. To the point that if I slightly turn my wheel without being like ready to catch myself, my car is sliding. And that's not good, obviously. You know, I shouldn't have to worry about my car sliding when I'm going 30. You know, like that's not, no. Sorry, I've been talking so much now, my throat's dry. I have water with me, but you know, whatever. So, but, you know, a lot of scammers, and I fucking hate it. I probably could have ended the video on the last one, just posted that. But I have so many videos with descriptions already that are like, hey, my recording stops, or part 2. And I just hate doing that, which I'm gonna have to do this time again. Part 2, you know, fucking hate doing that shite. Especially when it's only like a few minutes for part 2, you know, like it. And I know you guys don't watch part 2s, like I usually have 0 views on my part 2. And it's, you know, like, I guess you that I wouldn't want to watch all that time. Anyway. No. Especially when part 2 is usually just me complaining about the recording stopping. That's usually all the part 2 is. So I plan to do this for only a few minutes and then head to work. And then go put my music and everything else for work. But as you can probably guess, it's been longer than a few minutes. Shite. I hate when yellow lights only last like 3 seconds. It's like, shit, slam on the brake, you know. Shut up, wipers. Holy fucking shite. The vipers don't listen. I had to do that. I had to say vipers at one point. Because, you know... which is what I should be saying with my accent, but I don't. I say vipers. Wipers, yes. See, now I mixed it that time. I don't even know. You know, you would, I don't know. I give up. Jesus, truck. You're gonna fucking lose a wheel or something. It's like a really old truck too, like you're gonna fucking die. I don't know if you guys heard that. But also, It's 40 here. Why are you going at least 55? I can't tell how fast you're going from here. But you're definitely speeding like crazy. Enough that you're already out of my view. Thanks. But the speed limit signs here kind of suck. Because, like the one back there is actually covered by a tree almost completely. You have to be looking for it to see it. And of course, you know, I only knew it was there because... Don't tell me there's a fucking train. Mate, I'm already running late. Can you kill a train? What'd YouTube be like? A threat! We need to, like, ban his video and call them something. I don't know. But... The light is like right on my face from here. It's weird. Oh. I don't know. Okay, the train's going underneath the bridge. I'm on top of the bridge. I am safe from the train. Bye-bye, train. It looks like it's gonna fall off the tracks in a second. It's so rusted. Like that train is like all brown. Okay, but yeah, so I was saying the speed limit signs, I only knew that one was there because when I first came down, like when I was doing training, the first few days I came down, or whatever, the first few months, like the month or so, 3 weeks a month, I don't know, that time I could actually see the sign. I know it's actually grown over, so I know it's there, and that's probably the only reason I'm there. So I bet you a lot of people get tickets there because they don't see the fucking sign. It's like 99% hidden. It's bad. Jesus. See, I'm suffering throat pain for you guys. Well, I'm gonna be fucking late. See, I left early today. That's the thing. I left 10 minutes early. So, you know, I don't know what more you want me to do. I left 10 minutes early and I'm running like 5 minutes late. Yeah, I'm only running about 4 minutes late. So, it's a little better. Well, you know, each time I want to leave early, I have to wake up that much earlier. So I always make sure I have an exact amount of time for each thing. I'm very picky about that. Like, I get 30 minutes to do my basic hygiene, bathroom, everything else. I get 30 minutes to eat, and I have 50 minutes planned to sit in. 50 minutes planned between my first alarm and my second alarm, and then I have 20 minutes planned to sit in bed and look at my phone, check emails and such, and do any work I need to do. And like, I have each second planned to my day. So one little thing like, oh, I need to print this out, or I need to leave 2 minutes early even, it completely throws off my thing. So I have to wake up earlier. Like, you know, if I need to leave 10 minutes earlier, I'm waking up 10 minutes earlier. Because I don't want to take time out of anything I'm doing. Because yes, even my sit and check emails or my 15-minute snooze alarm, they're very important. I don't want any of them missing, you know. Very big on that. Maybe it's because I'm autistic, I don't know, but I can't. Like, if someone misses, like if I miss my first alarm, fucking call. Shut the fuck the face now. That was a big fucking pothole. And I saw it, like I saw it and I thought it was a puddle, so I just didn't even think. I just went head fucking on with it. It looked like a pothole, and maybe it was filled with water, it might have been. Well, you know, it was just black, which is the same colour as the puddles on the street when they're reflecting off my lights, so I fucking went head first into a pothole. Head first, my tyre went straight into the pothole. I didn't even, like, swerve or anything. Fuck. I probably just screwed up my suspension or something in this car. Oh my fucking god, mate. I'm having bad luck. The bad luck, yes, I talk like Starfire now, apparently. Now I'm gonna be weird. Every pothole I see, I'm gonna be like, is that a pothole? Like, my whole head feels like shaking right now. Like, my head hurts. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, I was saying, so yeah, my time has to be very, very planned out. If I miss even one of my alarms, it completely screws up my day. If someone calls and was like, hey, you want to hang out, it completely screws up my day. Because I'm like, can you give me 2 hours? Because that's how much time I need to prepare. Look, I need my 2 hours. I can't meet you any earlier than that. I need it perfectly set out in stone. Or, I've had a few times back when I was at Dollar General where my alarms wouldn't go off because my phone like updated in the middle of the night or something, which I hated. My new phone doesn't do it as much. My old one, it would just randomly turn off alarms too. Like I'd have it set to go off, every Monday or something, and don't even think about it. And it decided, I did 4 Mondays, I'm not going to do any more than that. And it would just decide to stop, and I have to go back in and reset it for Monday again. It was weird like that. Sometimes it would go, sometimes it wouldn't. Like sometimes it would do 5 in a row and then stop. And so I could never figure that out. So I had to a few times the work would call me and be like, "Where are you? Come here." Or they try to call me on my day off and everything else, and like you try to get here as fast as you can or something like that. And I'm just like, I need time. Anytime I'm woken up by a phone call, even if it's like the time I normally would have woken up, it again screws up my day. Because something like, let's say I talk on the phone for 5 minutes, that takes 5 minutes out of something else. Or even just the fact that, I'm not expecting a phone call, so I get a phone call, and I'm out of whack there. Like, I'm not planning for that. My car is shaking now, shite. It's not too bad. We pretend it didn't happen. No, I hit something earlier, a few days ago. I hit a bunny. I hit 2 bunnies unintentionally. Yeah, bunnies are fast. So I was driving and one shot across the street, and I didn't even have like a second to swerve. It smacked right into it. I felt so bad about that bunny. I was like really, really upset and everything else, and I was like kind of grieving. And then I turned the corner and hit another bunny. Like I literally just go around the corner and there's another bunny that I hit. It was like 2 minutes later, but we have like wide turns. I went around the turn, and there was another bunny. This time a baby bunny, like an itty bitty little thing. Oh man, that made me feel bad. And it's like you always kind of hope that, maybe I missed it, but you hit the bunk and you didn't miss it. Oh man, 'cause I don't hit animals. I'm really big about like if I see one, I swerve. Even if there's a dead one, I like get in the other lane so I don't hit the dead body. Like I'm big on that. So it makes me really sad to do that. Shite. Fuck, mate. Don't fuck. Stop in the middle of the fucking road. I mean, it's one thing to stop in the middle of the road, but right at the corner too. Again, I can't see you around that corner, and they were stopped right there. Like your lights may be flashing, dude, but I couldn't see it until I was like this close to your car. Not a good idea. Oh, Jesus. See, I turn my wipers up one speed, and then it stops, and then it goes back, and it stops, and goes back. I can't keep changing my wipers. They don't do that fast. Okay. I have so much rage in me. Jesus. Oh man. I don't want to be built up before work even starts. Usually the music is what calms me down before work, and I'm not having that today. So you guys better be happy. But so yeah, I hit 2 bunnies. It was sad. I had this whole conversation planned out for a few days. I've been like mapping out what exactly I was going to say and everything else. Like I had a little script. I completely got off the top of my head right now. I forgot my entire script. And even if I had, I thought about what would I do with it. Like would I like sit it on my like windshield so I could read it? Because I couldn't do that and drive, so I didn't think that through. I did try to plan. I did try to be good at one point in time. I remember my old video I said there was something that I would talk about at a later time, didn't I? Or did I talk about it later in the video? I don't remember. It probably was. I don't know. If you want to, I guess I could say when we were rearranging stuff. I can't say that fucking word. Rearranging There's so many fucking words in English that I try really hard, guys. I do. Certain words I just can't do. I have to say really, really slowly. Okay. So about me moving things around, that's easier to say. For months now, it's probably been, it's been about a month and a half to 2 months. Remy, you know, my big orange cat, has been pooping on the floor. Every single day I come home and there's like 6, 7 poops all over the floor. And I've been punishing him for it, I've been yelling at him, you know, I've been doing the spray bottle. I've tried putting stuff in the litter box that is, you know, for training kittens, so they attract by the smell and they just go there. I don't know how that works, but it was like $8, it was expensive as fuck. That didn't work. Like, I tried putting puppy pads down to see maybe he would at least use those. Nope, he pooped right next to the puppy pads. And like, I could not figure out what his issue was. I was trying so much, I was trying everything. And I thought maybe he was sick. But the poop looked normal, it didn't look like it was like anything sick or anything in it. And I thought at first maybe it was the kitten doing it. But no, it was Remy. So I could not figure out what his issue was. So I tried last night to move the litter box and everything else to where, put my litter box where usually he poops. Like, he poops all around the whole floor, but this one spot where he poops like 3 or 4 times in this one area. And then there's like 2 or 3 around the other floor or whatever. Well, at least this is the main area he poops. So I moved it there to see if maybe that would help anything. I don't know, but I had to rearrange everything around. Because, you know, I had to move my rat cage around and everything else. Because I use the same mat underneath all of the litter boxes and the rat cage to catch, you know, everything that comes out, like litter and bedding and stuff like that, to catch it when it falls and stuff, so it doesn't make a mess on my floor as much. So because I do that, I had to move everything along with that one litter box because I don't have any other mats, which is great. So I don't know what I'm talking about now. I've kind of run out of ideas. I am running really late. My car is having some issues speeding up lately. Like, my foot is all the way down on the gas, and I'm still like creeping faster. Whereas like you put it down, they go zoom, like sound effects there. But like they really do, like it's that fast, and I don't understand why my car doesn't speed up that fast. Maybe because it's older. Maybe it's really bad to speed your car up that fast. I don't know. But people will be like going around me and honking and anything else, and I'm just like, it just turned from 40 to 60 and like this far, like this long ago. Don't expect me to be going 60 already. I'm trying. Plus, you know, coming out of where I work is a highway, like literally a highway right there. And I go all the way across to the left side and then go back. So you have to cross the highway and then go down another highway. And that highway is going 70. So I slam on my fucking gas, you know, so I don't get fucking hit. Because even when it's not busy, you know, there's a lot of turns, someone can come around that turn and hit you. Or even, you know, if it's not that busy and it looks like no one's around the turn or anything else, you know, again, you're going way under the speed limit. They can catch up, you know. You may not see them now, but the speed limit's so fast, they could be, like, right or there. Like, you know, that's a few seconds. I don't know. Yes, I'm almost there. I see the sign. I see the sign that I'm entering Rosk, which is the town I work in. Yay! I might actually make it on time. Yay! A few minutes later than I usually like. I'm still there before I have to be there. But I plan, you know, I have my minutes planned perfectly. That I plan to have, you know, about 5 minutes, hopefully more most times, but usually it doesn't work out that way. It's traffic. Well, I like to have like 5 minutes. Don't fucking pull out in front of me when I'm going 70, bitch. Sorry. Like, I'm going 70 and this guy's like creeping out in front of me like, dude, there's literally a highway, what the fuck are you doing? And plus it's storming, like that's not a smart idea. And, okay, they're at least a little farther away from me, they're not like right on me. Whatever. I think right. The worst thing about raining is that my work is down a hill. And it's like right down there, like you don't even get to go straight, like it's just straight down and then there's the turn. Like, So I had to try to stop in the rain, and it's a very hard stop to begin with because you're going, in this area you're going 50. And you know, doing 50 is hard to stop to begin with. Plus, even if you're trying to stop, you know, there's people behind you who are not wanting to stop there, and they're going to keep going, and there's no turn lane here. So it kind of screws me over a lot. It worries me. I just go on the shoulder, which some other people do too. But again, the shoulder's not big enough to like carry a car. Okay. There's technically an entrance that's way easier to get to my place than that one. Like, it's right in front of where I need to go. But it's like halfway through the hill, and it's so hard to stop to begin with, you know, at the bottom of the hill, so halfway is even harder for me. Like, I need, you know, I can't do it. Plus, there's a huge speed bump there that is basically a curb. Like, I think, yeah, it's the same height as the curbs. I just looked at that now. It's the same fucking height as the curbs. And we have a few of those around here, and they're all like, you know, really fast to get to the area if you go on them. But it's like a curb, you know. And a lot of people go those ways. Like, that's basically the only way people go is that way. So I don't know why the curb isn't like flattened down a little bit at least, you know, the speed bump. And it's clearly a speed bump because, you know, it's bright yellow and it's the middle of the road and you have the warning sign speed bump. Like, it's a speed bump. It's not like we're running over a curb. Like, it is the road. So I don't know. The weird design. Well, anyway, I need to turn off my recording because of HIPAA rights and such. So, TFCom signing off. Bye.